Hey guys, what is up? DJ Man here, back here with another video, and this is not really going to be a review of episode 61 of Dragon Ball Super. This is more of me trying to, give my theory on what the heck is going on with the timeline in Dragon Ball Super, because right now it kind of makes no sense, but this is me trying to make sense of it. So let's go ahead and try to jump into this mess. And don't worry, I will be using clips from the anime here and there. And does my voice sound better? I went ahead and pulled out my ice because yeah, because the audio on this webcam is kind of sucks. Okay, let's try to make sense of this mess. So right now we got the main timeline right here, which is the Trunks' timeline, the future Trunks' timeline, okay? And right down here we're going to call the Goku Vegeta timeline. This is the timeline that Trunks goes back to get the help of Goku and Vegeta to come fight Black. Before I go on, I just need to say, spoilers, if you have not seen episodes 60 and 61 of Dragon Ball Super, leave now, because I'm going to be talking about spoilers that you probably don't want to hear. So one of the big questions is right now is what the heck is Black Goku doing in Trunks' timeline? Because in this timeline, Goku is dead, so Goku would have never fought Zamasu, and none of this would have happened. Like, right now it makes no sense why Black Goku is in Trunks' timeline, right? Well, here's where my theory starts to come in. So my theory is that Black Goku must have came from a completely different timeline, which is this very top line that we have right here, which we're going to call the Black Zamasu timeline, the Zamasu timeline, the Black Goku timeline, whatever you want to call it. This is the timeline where I think Black Goku must have come from. So the timeline where Black Goku came from has to be very similar to the Goku Vegeta timeline, which I talked about earlier, which is why I kind of drew these dots right here, because they have to be very similar, but they are different timelines. That's the thing you have to understand, is that they are different timelines, but they are very similar. So what makes these timelines different from each other? Well, if you've seen the anime, you probably know where I'm going with this. And this Black Goku timeline, Zamasu fights Goku, loses, gets real upset about it and everything, and comes up with this huge human extinction plan, or whatever it's called. He kills Kawasu, gets the Super Dragon Balls, switches bodies with Goku, kills Goku and his family, which I'm going to show right now. Sorry about the crappy visuals, but I ain't trying to get any copyrights or anything on my channel or anything like that, or get my video taken down or anything, so crappy visuals it is. So with that all explained, with him killing Goku and his family in this particular timeline, what else does he do in this timeline? What's going on with Beerus, what's going on with Whis, do they even care what's going on? Because, in this timeline, again, it's very similar to the Goku Vegeta timeline down here, so who knows what's going on. We're just going to have to ignore this for now and just maybe consider this just a big old plot hole. So with this timeline up here explained, where did the other Zamasu come from? And the one that's not in Goku's body, because as we know, the time rings can only go into the future and back to the present where they came from. So this Black Goku in this timeline couldn't have gone back to the past and picked up a past Zamasu and brought him back with them or anything like that, because again, the time rings can only go to the future and back to the present where they came from. So here's where another one of my theories comes into place. Oh yeah, and also he can't go to the future in this timeline and pick up a future version of himself, because he is that Goku, or he is Black Goku now, or whatever, you know what I mean. So what must have happened is that this Black Goku must have somehow made his way to Trunks' timeline. I have no clue how, or I just don't know how, but he must have made his way to this timeline, because Trunks' timeline does technically take place in the future. I believe it's either 17 to 20 years in the future, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Black Goku must have somehow came to Trunks' timeline, killed Kawasu, and then picked up the other Zamasu, used the Super Dragon Balls and all that good stuff to make the other Zamasu immortal. The past that this Black Goku must have came from must have been from this timeline, and again, he must have came to Trunks' timeline to pick up the other Zamasu. And I believe that's what happened, because in the anime, in episode 61, Black Goku does say that he's actually come from the past, which I'll show a clip right now. So now that Black Goku has enlisted the help of the other Zamasu, you know, they go out, I guess they go to the future again, or maybe they're in this present timeline and use the Super Dragon Balls to make the other Zamasu immortal, and now they're just sticking in Trunks' timeline, causing trouble for whatever reason. Maybe they can't go back to the Black Goku's original timeline because of something to do with the other Zamasu's time ring, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but right now we do know that they are in Trunks' timeline causing trouble. And maybe, just maybe, that's why the Zamasu or Black Goku, I can't remember which person said it, but in the anime they say that this is kind of all Trunks' fault. Because if Trunks never originally went back to the Goku Vegeta timeline back in the Cell Saga, or the Android Saga, these other two timelines wouldn't exist. You know, it would just be this main timeline where Goku dies here, Goku would be dead here, and Goku should be dead up here. And maybe that's why they say that this is Trunks' fault. So just to give a quick summary of what I think's going on in this anime is that there's a timeline where Black Goku came from, where in this timeline Zamasu fights Goku, gets really mad and upset about it, makes up this plan to kill everybody, kills Gowasu, gets the Super Dragon Balls, becomes Black Goku, kills Goku and his family, then decides to go to, somehow, someway decides to go to Trunks' timeline where he picks up the other Zamasu, and now they are fighting in Trunks' timeline for whatever reason. So this is my theory, you guys. What do you guys think about it? Do you think it makes sense? If it does, if this is what's going on, you know, the anime does a terrible, terrible job of explaining that this is what's going on. Do you guys agree with me, disagree with me? Do I have like a humongous plot hole that I'm just ignoring at the moment? Because there are, you know, other plot holes in the anime that still don't make sense. Like, what the heck is Mai doing there? You know, it still doesn't make any sense why Mai is there. But, you know, we're just going to ignore the other plot holes for now and just focus on this timeline related stuff. So again, leave your comments down below. Do you guys agree with me, disagree with me? What's going on? Please leave your feedback. And share this video because I want to get this around to see what other people think and whatnot. So again, please share the video, and let me go ahead and end the video by saying, if you guys like this video, like the video, and if you like me, subscribe to me. And as always, this is DJ the Man, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Hey, I was watching that!